That's a good buck. That's a good buck. He ain't gonna stop. We are going to one of my favorite states to go.
Yep.
Missouri at Bristle Ridge Whitetails. I've been going to Missouri for a long time. Since 2014, I've been hunting in Missouri. And last year, with you, was the first year I hunted with a rifle.
Yep.
And we both tagged
out.
Giants.
Giants.
Both of us.
Yep.
So like hunting with a rifle is just easy.
It's easy. It's easy.
Oh, baby. Baby. That's what I'm talking about, folks, right there. Woo!
For everything they've done for me over the years, I'm just truly grateful. And this is a very big deer, and I'm humbled to have the opportunity. It's opening day. The scope's a little loose. We'll just tighten it up. I think I got some wrenches in the truck.
Oh, man.
It'll be all right.
Josh and Sean sit in the same stand as I was in last year and shot that monster.
We're sitting there, and I mean, we're seeing bucks out of this stand. Just, they're out of range.
There's a deer right there. That's a stud. He's gonna be a stud next year, the year after. Well, first morning is done. Had a great morning. Seen a really nice young buck, seen another nice young buck, and then had a coyote playing in front of us all morning and some turkeys. So that's a good opening morning. We're gonna go pick up Randy, go catch up with JC, and probably set up a bog blind for this evening hunt on a different farm. The wind's changing, so let's go.
Might have overdone the old outfit for the weather.
I'm sweating.
That's exciting. That's a really, really nice buck. Quite frankly, that's a really nice deer, especially for me. But he's a 3.5-year-old deer. Trying to shoot 4.5-year-old and up, especially when you got the old boomstick in your hand. And he about heard the safety click off. But
We got up and set up another set
right.
and tried to close the distance. Well, they just stopped coming out.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of those things that we saw some younger bucks, of course, but we never saw a mature buck that we were going after.
It should be cooking with JC, not BA and JC. Jesus.
We just pulled in this cut bean field we hunted a couple days ago. We put a brand new bog ground blind up, and just fences right behind us, gates right behind us. I see my blind, and it's not where we parked it. Oops, that's far bad. It's windy. It's been windy the last 2 days, obviously. And yeah, that's directly that northwest wind put it right there in the field. Looks good to me. We'll set it back up and we'll kill one tonight. Well, it is the middle of the day here in northwestern Missouri. And we find ourselves sitting on a cut bean field right now, hoping to catch a big mature buck walking along this field edge before before we get started. We got a perfect wind. Westerly wind blowing right in our face. This whole edge is like laid out in front of us. It's like a little cove back here. And like I said, we just need one on the edge of the timber and it'll give us a shot. So, and we haven't seen a mature buck yet, but just a matter of time. There's a deer right there. That's a buck. He's looking at us. A stud, absolute stud of an 8-point comes out and walks exactly like we wanted, a deer to do. I mean, just a toad, but he looks like a 3-year-old to me. Dude, I think he's 3, man. So, that deer is freaking. That's a great encounter with a great buck. I just think he was a 3-year-old. Definitely couldn't get him before. Trust me, I tried. He's a great buck. Real tall, tight, tall 8-point. But Josh and Sean are big on getting them, getting them to the right age so they can be the right size. And I don't think he was quite there. JC's gonna be mad about that one. And I just wanted a mature deer, and they have a bunch of them.
Tons of them.
One.
Yeah, ton of them.
And so, I passed some bucks that normally I wouldn't pass up.
Right.
But the problem with this particular hunt, in the middle of November, these deer are holed up with does. They're locked down, and we're essentially trying to get lucky and trying to catch one in between does, going from this doe to this doe or looking for the next doe. This cow probably lived on this property, which is pretty cool. Some good jerky. Or trying to catch one coming out right behind a doe.
Right.
And so this time of year, it's all about waiting. Just about putting your time out in the field and hoping one gets, in eyesight, basically.
Right.
Luckily, Josh and Sean didn't care how long I stayed, so I just kept staying.
Right.
I was going to wait until one walked in front of me.
Yep.
Last hunt, this is it, last sit for us.
Yeah, and so you had to leave.
I had to leave.
You had obligations.
Yep.
You have a life and a family.
Yeah. Who does that?
It's ridiculous.
Who does that hunting?
It's ridiculous. I stayed because I knew that it was a matter of time of just waiting in the woods that a mature deer was going to walk in front of me.
Yes.
Really windy. You would think we'd be protected in this blind, but we're not. This was by far the slowest hunt we've had in the morning. We got to go back to the cabin and check out. I got a flat tire, so I'm gonna take care of that. But we'll be back out here as soon as we can. This time of year is all about putting in your time and putting your time in good spots with good wind, and good things will happen. We are getting down right now. It's because we have to. Back soon. Well, it's just breaking day here in northwestern Missouri at Bristol Ridge Whitetails. To say that I'm excited would be an understatement. It has been hot and windy the last few days. But today, at a front roll in, it's in the 30s right now. North wind. Temperatures, it's only getting in the 50s today, so I feel good about movement. Only problem is it's like the middle of November. Deer are pretty well locked down, so trying to catch bucks in between does. Possibly a buck following a doe. Surrounded by timber. And around this creek bottom, a lot of deer moving up and down this creek, and a lot of deer moving up and through these blocks of timber. So, sitting in a tower blind, trying to get one within range. That doe's looking back behind her. Oh, there's a deer. there's something else coming right there. Another buck coming. Another buck. Oh, that's a good buck. That's a good buck. Okay. Well, that's right. He's around. It's a nice 8-point. There he comes. He ain't gonna stop. How quickly can things change, buddy? Were you on him?
Yeah,
That hit him?
I think so. I jumped a little bit.
Yeah. I was rock solid. I know that. That was a big mature 8-point. There's another buck right there. That's a good buck. That is crazy. We had a doe out in front of us. And I was like, man, it'd be nice to have a buck right there. And we heard grunting and a ruckus down there in that bottom. And we look up, and then a doe is barreling across that field with a little cowhorn spike behind her. And I was like, yep, that's about what we've been seeing. And they run across the field and look up again, and then boom. At the size, of this buck. This is a toad.
Did you see that little 8-point?
Yeah, we seen him, dude. There was just a gob of them right there to our north in the timber, like little bucks chasing a couple of does in there. And then this one was completely unrelated to all those. There was a doe in front of us with black hawks. Looked like she'd already been bred. Now they came up out down there, out of that bottom.
And you've seen them there, and they circled.
They ran up to the field to us, like we're sitting in a blind. They ran up to the field to us, and then he came straight at us, and then turned, and I hollered as loud as I could. Couldn't get him to stop. Ran into the timber, cut the corner right here, still in the same field. Ran to this timber right here, and then crossed. It was chaos, dude. It was chaos for, yeah.
Did he stop for you?
He stopped on his own. I was going to shoot him walking or trotting if I had to, but he stopped on his own. So
Did you get it all?
he did. Yeah, it's going to piece together amazing. It's a great hunt. It's a long, you know, we struggled for this is our 7th day, and this is really our first mature deer we've had any kind of good look at. So.
I know. It's struggled for.
Oh, I know. It's just locked down. It's locked down, yeah. And when we got down to this deer, I mean, that's exactly what you want. Now, this deer is smaller, antler-wise,
Right.
than
Body-wise.
the 8-point that I passed up earlier in the week. Actually, probably quite a bit smaller. But the body on this thing was just ridiculous. It was a tank.
Yep.
His head, he had a big horse head on him, just a big old, just an old face. I mean, it's a big deer.
Right.
Big old neck on him. I could not be more proud to have waited it out and to get a shot opportunity on an animal of that caliber. Just a big stud of an 8-point.